In 1983, the world came closer to nuclear destruction than any other moment in history. Not because of a missile, not because of a president, but because of a single man sitting in a dim Soviet bunker, staring at a computer he didn't trust. This is the secret we were never meant to know. The Cold War was a game of shadows, two superpowers waiting for the other to blink. Every second was a gamble. Every mistake could be the last. Both sides had enough nuclear firepower to erase humanity. And one glitch, one line of code, almost pulled the trigger. It was just after midnight on September 26, 1983. Deep inside the Serpukhov 15 Command Center, Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Petrov sat down at his station. He wasn't even supposed to be there that night. He was covering a second shift for a colleague who had fallen ill. A small decision. That placed him in the most dangerous seat on Earth. His job was simple, but terrifying. If the system detected a US missile launch, he had minutes, only minutes, to verify it and report it to the Soviet High Command. That report would unleash thousands of nuclear warheads in retaliation. At 12:40 a.m., the bunker erupted. Alarm, screaming, and red lights everywhere. The computer displayed one word: launch. A single American missile, supposedly, already in the sky. Petrov froze. Officers panicked. Phones exploded with noise. Papers hit the floor. Seconds felt like hours. Petrov stared at the blinking red warning. One missile? Just one. It didn't make sense. The United States would never start a nuclear war with one shot. They would launch everything they had. Something felt wrong. Wrong in a way nothing in the room could explain. His gut spoke louder than the system. Don't believe it. But he had no proof, only instinct. Then, another alarm, a second missile, then a third, a fourth, a fifth. 5 American missiles now headed toward the Soviet Union. Five meant war. 5 meant retaliation. 5 meant the end of the world. The room went silent. All eyes turned to Petrov. If he reported this as real, the Soviet Union would launch their full nuclear arsenal. The world would burn. He closed his eyes. He breathed. He ignored the blaring alarms, ignored the red strobes reflecting off steel walls, ignored the trembling officers waiting for orders. He asked himself one question. If this is a real American attack, why only 5 missiles? It didn't add up. It wasn't logical. It wasn't how nuclear war would begin. So, with the entire weight of humanity on his shoulders, Stanislav Petrov did something almost unthinkable. He reported the alerts as false. No retaliation, no counterattack, just silence and waiting. Seconds dragged. Minutes crawled. Petrov's heartbeat echoed louder than the alarms ever had. No explosions, no impacts, no mushroom clouds. The attack never came. Later investigation revealed the truth. There were no missiles. The Soviet satellite system had mistaken sunlight, reflecting off high-altitude clouds for a US missile launch. A glitch? A reflection? A computer error that nearly erased humanity. If you want more real Cold War secrets the world tried to hide, subscribe now. The next story is even darker.